Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a quick 29-week bump day. Yay! So happy, finally in my third trimester, so I'm extremely excited about that. Like, I'm ready for this baby to come out. Well, not right now, but you know, when it's time. So I have 11 weeks left, and I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, like, I think I'm so anxious to the point where I'm like literally counting down the days, hours, seconds. Like, it's gotten ridiculous. Some things that have happened since my last video, I think I was like 24 weeks. I had to get the dreaded 3-hour glucose tolerance test, and all my preggies know what I mean when I talk about the dreaded glucose tolerance test. And this was to make sure that I didn't have gestational diabetes. I failed my first screening, I guess. Well, I took a screening my first trimester, but I had to take another one more recently, and I failed that one. So I had to take a 3-hour, I had to fast for 12 hours, and then when I got there, I couldn't eat, so I was there for another 3 hours, so it ultimately ended up being 15 hours without eating, and that was the worst thing, because by the time I got to eat, I was like falling over, so it was a mess. But it turned out that my results were great. I passed with flying colors, so I don't have gestational diabetes, so that is definitely great. I was a little bit stressed about it because I wanted to like continue on with my natural thing and, you know, the water birth, and I just didn't want it to affect anything in a bad way. So other than that, I have to say that I enjoyed my second trimester for the most part, even though it was the longest. I feel like people say the third trimester is the longest. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to see. I'll have to evaluate once I give birth. But the second trimester was so long. But you know what? It was not that bad. My first trimester was awful. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. I was sick. I just didn't feel good. I couldn't eat. I was just moody. Ugh. So second trimester was a breeze compared to the first. Now the third trimester so far, I know I'm only like 2 weeks in, but it's been a struggle with the cramping. I know, like, say hi, Chloe. My doggy wants to peek in. Say hi. With the cramping and everything, I know it's normal, but it's definitely uncomfortable because my baby is like sitting like deep down in my womb, and so sometimes their movements, or his or her movements, can influence like or encourage a Braxton Hicks or contraction or whatever. She hit me on the paw. She's so cute. And we're in my mom's room today. It's just a little bit different scenery. I don't know why. We're just hanging out in here. But yeah. So that's how it's been. Definitely a lot of like GI issues. I don't even want to talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe I'll talk about it one day, but not today. Not ready for it. But a lot of like just constant bowel movement and just discomfort and tummy problems and heartburn and hemorrhoids and all that fun stuff. So I mean, this is just it. This is just the price we pay to bring in a beautiful life into the world. So I mean, I'll pay it. But yeah, other than that, like I said, I'm really excited. Tonight is my first class. So I'm delivering at the birth center. I think I mentioned that in the last video. And we have to do classes to, like, you know, just stay on top of things. Like, they want to make sure that we're on top of things because when I deliver at the birth center, I don't stay overnight. So they are hosting a class tonight called the Mother Infant Assessment class. And that's just basically going to teach us like how to care for a baby at home when we get discharged. Because I think we only stay like, I think they said like the max is like 8 hours, 10 hours or something like that. Depending on like how you're feeling, how baby's doing. So they'll discharge you, you know, as soon as 4 hours after you give birth, which is kind of nice for me. I know some people get freaked out, but I'm like, hey, listen, I'm ready to go home. So, yeah, so we're doing that class tonight, and I'm excited because it's like, oh, we're so close. So that'll be fun. And then it's awesome because they also have like an online seminar. So even though we're doing it in class tonight, I can touch up, you know, whatever I forgot in 11 weeks when the baby comes. So that's really nice. So I'm excited for that. And we have a couple more classes coming up on our roster. But yeah, hopefully all the classes will be done before April. We're also excited for our baby shower coming up next month. We're getting like really riled up about that, choosing games, picking games, having fun. So I will say so far, even though physically this trimester seems to be the hardest so far, it's definitely fun. So I will show you guys my updated bump. I feel like I grow overnight. It's so funny. I feel like I honestly grow overnight. Like, it just gets bigger and bigger. And a lot of people have said that. They're like, oh my god, like, I feel like you're getting bigger and bigger every night. Like, which is normal, but, you know, you just think like, oh, maybe I'll get bigger over a span of a week. It literally just, like, grows, like, overnight. It's crazy to watch. So, yeah, baby's moving. Baby is big. I can tell. But baby's moving, kicking, jabbing, rolling, hiccuping, doing all that great stuff. So that's always fun. Keeping me up at night, which is not always fun, but you know, it is what it is. Having a hard time finding a comfortable position to go to sleep in. I think I'm gonna take it to the recliner soon, because I'm not comfortable at all. It doesn't matter how many pillows. I've read all the, you know, advice and tips. Doesn't matter how many pillows. I'm just not comfortable because I end up on my back. I don't know why. It's bad. You shouldn't sleep on your back. So I'm probably going to move it to the recliner to prevent that, because that doesn't do any good for me or baby when I sleep on my back. So like I said, I'll show you guys my updated bump. And then I should be back maybe in another 2 to 4 weeks for another update. I don't want to space them like too close, these videos too close together, because like, you know, it's nothing to talk about, and I don't want to be like sitting here like, yeah, so week 29, week 30, and have nothing to say. So I'll probably do either a week 32 or like definitely a week 34. I'll probably end up doing a baby shower one. Let me know if you guys want to see a baby shower one. Let me know. I'll probably end up doing that. So I think that is it. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. If I did, I'll throw it in my next video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support, likes, and subscribes. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button for me. And I will be back with another video soon. Mwah!